Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. It's 11:27 a.m. on a Sunday morning, Sunday, 31st of May 2026.
Diabeti avem sancțiuni diabetul florțele aici toate cepnema si de walking on the diabeti ki one check one he dafa Hawaiian to me the hoda sa walk. I just see them walking.
Be right back, people. So if anybody who is here with me, I'm sorry about it. I'm just doing something. I'll be right back. I'm still not available yet, but I'll be right back. Welcome in Hawaii. Sorry about that. I had to step away for a little while. I'm sorry about that, people. If anybody come in, they won't seen me. I'm sorry about that. But I just had to step away for a little while. It's a very heated Sunday. Very heated. It's overcast, but no rain though, but it's overcast and heated. really nothing to talk about much because for the one quiet, waiting for people to come into the live and sort of leave comments, sort of be on the chat. We have good conversation going back and forth. I don't know if anyone came in when I was out or I had to leave the camera. I went to do something. Welcome to the one person who is here. Thank you for the 3 likes. So again, I don't have nothing really to say, so now I'm most of them on quiet on my life stream. I just had a part of the live stream when I started it, I wasn't in the live stream, I had to go and do something. So I stepped away for a little while. Right. welcome to the two people who's here. Welcome. Because this is not really a silent version. This is why I'm not talking because I don't have nothing to say. I just want to say there's no. Okay, in case anybody replaying me later, I want to know why I'm not talking. Plus, I had a pot. It had a time when it wasn't seeing me on camera because I had to like leave to do something. I went to do something and I took about I'm not sure how long I took, but I had to go do something. So again, it's not really a silent live stream. It's just because I don't have nothing to say. Just how we entire people comment into the chat and sort of leave comments. So far, I only have one person, which was Hawaii. So that was why most of the time I'm quite why I'm saying this. I don't know if anybody can replay live stream so long after hours. But in case anybody come in, right? So most of the time I didn't hear me talking because I don't have nothing to say. Good afternoon, Damian. Come in. Good afternoon to you, my friend. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Gujarat Tyson made 155 20 overs. That's not bad, but it mightn't be good neither. 155 plus 8 wicket was down. Now RCB just had a bad goal and they could chase on that 155 and win the game. No, because that score is not good and it's not good. It's not too bad as good, but as long as yeah. This one, they wanted a two something, a 200 plus score in this final. Any side, batting first to make a good, interesting final. But with this 155, you don't know what could turn out unless they start to get wickets from early. Well, Gujarat Titans good. But anytime we got a bat good, well, Gujarat have had a chance of winning. I can't understand. All the time they were making good scores. Now finals reach and they get frightened. Hmm. It can really be so, because if they say they're making good scores all the time before, and now in the final they come and they put on this kind of score, something has to be. They could be frightened. They could be no. They could really be frightened. Gujarat had they had to put in a good fight. They had to really put in a good fight. They had to try to take wickets from the early from ball one. Then they had to start to take wickets and try not to get much runs. Try to get only the balls, mostly the balls, and they good to go. They'll give away too much extra or something, and they good to go. Otherwise than that, but cricket's so funny. So when you see a score too low, and it sometimes shock you. See the defending side come and win the game with a low score. I've been live about an hour now. But I don't think I got much people came into my live stream. But at a point in time I wasn't in the live stream. I had to leave to go and do something. But I went and do it, and I come back. But I said I want to stop the live stream. Just started back. It was just a couple minutes into the live stream. Not too long started the live stream, so I didn't want to make a so short live stream. So I said that I would just leave it running, go and do what I do, and then come back. Well, but I just came back before I finished do what I did, and I just come and I said I explained something, then I went back and finished what I was doing. Then when I finished, I came back, and well, since that I've been most of the time it's been me and me. It only had one person before Damien came in, and that person, the only person was in the with me for this hour. But now it's Damien. What I'm talking about before Damien came in, it only had one person besides Damien. So in total, it's two now. Damien and the other person who was commenting. I think just maybe popped in and popped out. I came say so. There's only two set of comments, and so what I mean, two different people were commenting Hawaii and now Damien. And I lose so much of wickets as well. Eh? It could be, yeah, because as long as a bat could. And for Alfibri already have a win or two over Gujarat Titans. Gotta beat them in the first playoff, so they can beat them again. And this total is not all that. It's not a good pass score. They really needed over. They really needed a 200 plus score in order to have a chance of winning. With this, you can't see. But the thing is, anything is possible in cricket. In cricket, you could never say. You could say this player good, and all of a sudden, wickets start to fall, and you see the server went up back second, end up getting all out or something, and they end up coming and losing the game. Gujarat had a ball and feel very good from here on. If they do that well, they have a chance of winning. But then they got to let runs go willy-nilly. Well, they have no chance. So again, thank you for coming in with on my live stream again, Damien. Thank you for that. Okay, so 650. Wow. So if Gujarat, if GT don't really put on a fight, well, they're in trouble. And that is before they start to go back out in the field, that is all of them have to talk about that. Don't get too vexed and don't get too excited and don't lose hope. Just go in and try to save all you can. Play with all your best. Play very good and we'll have a chance. But if anytime RCB go to dominate all your lost the final. But I think it's too early to tell who can win, but it's cricket how funny cricket is. Yeah. And they're feeling at one point they're a lot of trouble. Anytime they got to screw up and give extra something and misfield something like that. And you put in ball for where them batters can hit off over the boundary for 4s and 6s, or in trouble. I can slow down your runs from the first 10 overs and stuff. he could get into a struggle because they could try to hit out and he could catch them out and thing, run them out and thing, and all good. But they had to know how to feel when they're going out there. So one of the cricket game I went to, while it go on was right not too far away from me. The team that bowled first, the showing like they wasn't interesting in the game. They're thinking that they would have lost. When they got a bat, they was kind of batting like that a little, and then after a while, they started to bat good, and they ended up winning the game. I say we need 101 in 16 overs. That is very gettable. I could get 101 on even in about 8 overs. And if no wickets haven't dropped, well, much better again. So our CB don't have about 55 runs if I can no wickets because if they continue like this, be time 10-12 overs, so this final might finish. Yeah, another one last year. And I think that's the first time they ever win the IPL. For how much years of they've been in it? Last year was the first time they win in it. So they will try the best to try to keep it. But if Gujarat play good, well them I'm like they giving that game to RCB. So they had to fight to the last. And if RCB can make that runs in less overs, boy, no a big thing that could be for them. They come out win the final. They come out they win back the trophy in less overs too, and with more wickets in hand and all. Just stepping up for a second to audience will go back. Have a dog. Have a dog out in the road, so the back and all that. I don't know if it's a stray dog or not, but I've seen the dog plenty times in the area, so I feel it's a stray dog. Somebody look at the camera with the dog. I don't know why people do that. I don't know, they cannot mind all the dog. Going out, it have places where people just take dog and see what dog. You come and like a dog in somebody's village. You know, the dog could get run over by a vehicle, right? You don't know the dog will get food. You don't know if people might. You don't know if people will give you dog food. And I don't think the dog is a runaway because I haven't seen anybody post up anything on social media looking for their dog. So I don't think that dog is a runaway. So it looks like somebody come and Lego the dog in our area. So Damon, how is your next attack? Work coming along? Because I know you said today that you will the framework and things that you might finish today and you have to add extra details. So I'll be happy when it have one person just come into my live stream and we have conversations going back and forth. I just feel sorry about that. And I feel so good about that because most of the time when you're in your live stream and nobody with you, it don't feel so good. I haven't resumed as yet. I was preparing some stuff for my aunt to carry back. Okay. Yeah, because she want to carry back some. I have some family when they come to sometime when they're going back, they like to carry back things from Trinidad when they don't get up there. Plus, sometimes maybe too, like if they have friends and things up there, they want to show them how what things, nice things you can get from Trinidad and Tobago. Yeah, I think it told me about she came for about 2 weeks or something like that. So then I have to organize for movie night, clothes, distribution at my church in a few hours. That's good. That's good to hear that your church have movie night and clothes distribution. That's very good. And you're part of the organization for it. That's very good. So the first hour of my live stream was mostly um with me hardly talking, but this is how my live stream will be when I wait until people come in and I start to talk. We can have conversation and going back and forth. So in the first hour, most of the time I was quiet because I really didn't have nothing to say. Once in and out, I said some things. Sometimes, most of the time, it'll be like sometimes it'll be because sometimes I just started a couple minutes. Sometimes I get people coming like Damien. But the thing is, I don't let it worry me. Look, I could have ended the live stream. I could have ended the live stream when it reached that hour because I gotta say, well, me getting nobody to come in live stream is the point of doing it. No, whenever I want to do my live stream, I end it. No matter if it had people or not in the live stream with me. I come out to do a live stream. I do my live stream. If me I say nothing in the end, if I just say a couple things in the entire live stream, I'm good with that still. Having some leftover from yesterday's Thanksgiving late breakfast. Okay. It's overcast, but it's heated. I'm sitting here and I'm just sweating. The place is not much windy, more kind of calm. So that is why I'm feeling that heat. I'm looking out the through the door there on outside my balcony, and while I'm sitting, I see a tree, and I just feel like it just stands still. I don't think it had any rain this morning, but I got up kind of late, so I can't say. But I asked who was like mom, she said no rain at all this morning. Of her knowing then. So I don't believe it. It didn't have any rain this morning. I don't know if it had any rainfall last night. But I was up till about after 12. After I ended the live stream, I still could not sleep, so I waited very quick till I started sleeping. But all after that hour, I didn't have no rain. But we haven't get any. The sun hasn't peaked out since morning, right? So it's mostly just overcast. So the places are still wet. Scrap iron and Bakiman passing. Five overs gone, 63 for 1. Not a bad on the power play are done every time. They might score 75, 80 in the power play. I feel about be time 15 overs, so I feel them win this game, So long as no more wickets are start to fall, or just say if we add this, if one more wicket fall. But I feel about by 15 overs, so they're winning this game. Because 63 runs in 5 overs. That's very good, And a nice power play, and you still have 1 over in the power play. And then you can dominate any power play, you just have a big chance of putting on a good score in that game. Power play and the first 10, you see the first 10 overs is very important. If you put on a good score in the first 10 overs, you have a chance of winning it, chasing a total and winning it, or putting on a good score to defend. We had to dominate from early. So if any little screw ups in the last couple of overs or something, you have a good score already. But that's a very nice score in our power play so far. And no, I'm not no famous person. I'm not no celebrity. I know I might not get much people to comment in my live stream, but I just happy with the one person only commenting on my live stream. Sometimes when Damien come in, sometimes it's Damien alone here with me in my live stream. But we having conversation going back and forth. I'd be so happy with that. I still have someone to talk to. We having our conversation going back and forth. And sometimes I just have him, sometimes I just have Betty and one or two others. Sometimes it's just him alone. Sometimes it's him. Sometimes it's two people. Sometimes and we have conversation going back and forth. Sometimes it's just Damien alone. Sometimes. Okay, I was saying not too long ago in the first hour of this live stream. It basically was me, because me and me alone. I just had one person came in and left a couple of comments, right? But nothing really to read out. It was just like this sign and that sign. It was the person. I know the guy. Okay, just have good live streams, supportive live streams. Since Damien came in here, I think he had the most comments so far. Or maybe tied with the Hawaii guy. But just the difference is Damien comments have more words there. Okay, asking question, they giving me score of the cricket like that. By 10 overs, so RCB might cross 100 runs. Wow. So one wicket drop lost, and we still have wickets in hand, plenty wickets in hand. And only about 6-7 overs so far. The way it's going, it's looking like a RCB victory. Because if Gujarat don't start to get wickets and very quickly, no chance of winning. Mark when the RCB come gonna know that they could just wickets are dropping, they could be smiling. Gujarat camp might be just might see sad faces here. If they're doing nothing, they are getting wickets, or they're not slowing down. No, they're not slowing down the runs. They're in trouble. And then they're getting the runs coming quickly. As I said, by 15 overs, so they might win. Interesting final though. I wish I could have seen it, but I'm still here at Malaysia when I get in this score. Second wicket down at 88, but they're still good. 88 and second wicket down, but they're still good. They just 12. They have about 78 runs again for victory. So about 68 runs again for victory. And that is what Gujarat Titans needs right now. There is more wickets. That can keep their hope. That can keep their hopes alive. Just start to get more wickets, so it could be a different ball game. But how they call it, the predictor skill, or how they call it, is more on the RCB side. But a few wickets again, and you can go back balanced half and half, and more wickets again. It can go on the scale could go to the Gujarat side. What RCB are not going with it? They already beat Gujarat already, and they beat them in one of the first playoff. They beat them. Because them they beat to go directly to the final, so they know they had that victory over them, so they go in with that. Plus, I don't know how much times that they maybe how much wins they got over them in the the first stage of the IPL. How many teams they have to play each other 2 times or something like that. I don't know how much time Gujarat or RCB who have more wins. Or I don't know if it's one apiece or one team dominate the other team having only 2 games. But I know that RCB won over Gujarat in the playoff #1 because I was doing a live stream and you said you were telling me about it. When Gujarat wins the when I think I was doing a live I was doing a live for the eliminator and the playoff #2. Just the I just don't know what happened in that one live stream where I wasn't seeing comments again. I don't know what really happened. Virat Kohli in the next wicket at 39 of 17 balls. Wow. Twenty-one runs again, and he can make a half century. And the 21 runs more to the score, so the inching closer to the victory. But from what I'm hearing from the result that Damien are giving me, it really looking like RCB got retain their title. They will keep it again for this year. They will have it for a second year. '89 for 3, another wicket just gone. Alright, so see, they're starting to slow down because the last time they told me the score was 88. I think. No, 60. Yeah, 88. And that was the second wicket down. So they're starting to do good. They're starting to shake up RCB a little bit. 3 wickets down and only 1 run since the second wicket. And next wicket again, and you only make 1 run. That's very good. Make 1 run. So you see what I said about cricket is a funny game. You never tell who could win. If Gujarat Titans keep this momentum, I know I have a lot of YouTubers that do live stream like this. What I mean live stream like this, that they're doing the live stream and they're giving you the score, but they are actually watching the game and giving you the score. I'm giving you the score from someone giving me the score, and I just reading it out loud. So now it's anyone's game now. It's anyone's game to win. And CB could win still. Gujarat also could even win. Could win also. But they had to keep it up. They had to keep up, but getting more wickets, and they could. If there's 2 bats that in they're in the bat now, they can hold their way well. They can get back the momentum. But if they start to lose their way, they could lose that momentum. So that you hear in the background is a motorbike that the neighbor will be riding their motorbike, and they'll be riding it to the side of their house and the back of their house. So you hear it, it's just like a It's about 3 houses away from me. About 3 houses away from me. 2 houses and then that house I'm talking about. So yeah, 3 houses away from me. So that is why you're hearing it so loud if you're hearing it. I don't know how much live stream I gotta do for that. I can't say. Yesterday I shocked myself. I ended expecting to do 4 live streams. I ended up doing 4 live streams yesterday. If it's anything later and the place is quiet, I might do a nighttime live stream. Even if this evening, if I don't want nothing, and I just like I feeling bored or something, and I can do a live stream, I feel I might do a live stream, but I can't say yet. I'm not sure. But it all depends. It all depends. If I'm not feeling good, if I'm not feeling good, I cannot do the live stream. If I have music loud in the background, I cannot do the live stream. But this final really wanted at 200 plus score for it to be a very interesting final. Don't mind it maybe going interesting still, but at 200 score would have been a very different race. The church event has been cancelled maybe because of the weather. Maybe it maybe have bad weather on that side, so they might get people to come out. So maybe. Because the part of Trinidad that I am from is not raining, but I don't know if somewhere else it could be raining, and it could be some heavy rain as well. But yesterday, or I think it was yesterday, you were telling me that it had a heavy shower of rain on your side. On my side, it was no kind of heavy shower of rain, but it had rain after I said that. About a little while after, then I think we got some rain, but when it started raining, it rained for a long time. Cause while I was doing my first live stream, it started raining. Then I did a second live stream and it still was raining. Then I did a third in the daytime at the about, and it was still raining. But the one I did in the nighttime, it had no rain really. Anybody looking forward to that? But they can do nothing if it's bad weather or something cause it to be cancelled. How long after I posted that I said this also have yesterday? I didn't know if they have it or it was cancelled. I did not go because the weather wasn't good for me to go and take a ride or with my walk and go and see. So I didn't bother. I know today they don't have cricket, so I don't have to go there. And I don't know if I got a call later on or tomorrow and see if we have any game tomorrow. But where the rain is starting to fall now, but luckily so far no rain today. But yesterday was nearly an all day rain, nearly all day during the daytime. And after 6 yesterday it rained a little as well. But then after it stopped, it didn't rain again. I don't know about after 12 and early this morning, but so far 11. After Damian put up about then you retracted. Maybe 11 runs again or something. or 11 overs or something. It was 104, 100 for 4 in 10 overs. That's about it. You only need 56 runs again to win. Whether the score total is 155. But Gujarat now had to try to get more wickets, and they're on the path of winning. And RCB now had to try not to lose wickets, and they could be on the path of winning also. So it's a very look like it's a very interesting game. Now you cannot say you can't say who could win from this point on. For 4 weeks wickets down, yes, they are 100 runs, but in this last time was I don't know what could go on. I said this already. Private cricket is such a funny thing, yeah. Yeah, get 1 or 2 wickets again, RCB in trouble. But if RCB can hold their way from here without losing wickets, they're good. But if Gujarat start to get, they're in trouble. Yeah, but 2 or 3 more wickets and they got different ball game. Especially the batters who coming in to bat, not all that good with batting. Well, better for them. But so if they have one person who can stand up and bat, RCB can win. Gujarat just need wickets. And have good bowlers in hand as well, and wickets, and they're in for a victory. RCB just need to hold their wickets, and they are in for a victory also if they think. So look, it turns out to be a good final then. The way how it's going it's exciting. But if Gujarat Titans could have really passed up to 100 score, this would have been a very more interesting game. But because don't mind, RCB lost 4 wickets, but it's less than, it's maybe less than 50 runs by now, maybe to me. If that was a 200 plus score, a loss of the 4 weeks and they still achieved 100 or something wrong, that would have been different. So hmm. Now we can know when the when they come down to the end for winning, eh? But for me, I can't say. I'm really not sure. I can't say. I can't say RCB go win. I can't say Gujarat go win. I can't say we have to wait till. If it's like it's just a couple of runs and still have plenty of overs and still have wickets, but I could say RCB winning. If you know it's 9 of them out and they still have plenty of runs, then I could say Gujarat wins winning. But at this point in time, I can't say. By the time the runs started getting harder to get, the run rate going up. It's more difficult, like 14, 15, 16 runs and over. Certainly get more difficult for the batting side. And anytime I get 3, 4 runs or even about 8 runs and over, it's good for the batting side. That's when I have dot balls in a game. Dot balls only good for one side, the bowling side. Dot balls not good for the batting side. Like extras, no. Extras good for the batting side, but not good for the bowling side. So yeah, so they may have a reason why they cancel the church thing, because as I said, it could be very ready for weather. Maybe we have some bad weather on that side. But yesterday with the bad weather, that caused me not to go to see if it had the sports, because it was raining. So I didn't want to go in that rain to get wet and get sick. It rained nearly all day during the daytime. So as it eased a little, it started back raining. So I don't know if anybody came out into that sport. I don't know if they did the morning marathon yesterday. I didn't know if they did that. I was sleeping that time when it also take place. there again, and all of a sudden it's saying it circling and saying reconnecting. But every time I do it on the stream, this happens. Why, I don't know. Sometimes more than once it happens, sometimes when I do it on the stream, sometimes once. Forty runs to go, 8 overs remaining. Basically, 8 overs remain. Yeah. They might get it. Forty runs in 8 overs, yeah. That's gettable. And if you passing with music, the music so loud that also long I had I never meeting my stream for maybe a minute or more or two like that. But it looked like they were passing through as well too, but I don't know. But I'm hearing it again. I'm sorry, Virat Kohli 55 now, so that's good. But he made his half century in a final, that's good. So long he's there, also they have a chance of winning the final. But it's so irritating, that you can't leave the music and you can't leave your live stream with the music on it because you will get copyright. They are doing videos, they have to try to do, they got sometimes they take like original audio or try to get it out of the video because they're getting copyright. That's just so irritating. And sometimes it has some so nice music sometimes playing. I think I see. I don't know which song is copyrighted, which song is not non-copyrighted. It has some songs it is non-copyright, has to have songs that have copyright. To know it, it's difficult for me to know. But when every time I hear music, I had to mute and on mute because I don't know what could happen. Yeah. I think I need nice one, some nice music, and I can't use it because copyright. That's why if I do not live stream, I cannot stay away long from my phone, and I'm getting I cannot come out good. I cannot came out good today because I left the live stream for a little while. I went to do something, so I stayed away from about 15 minutes or so. Luckily, within that time when nobody had no music, so I came out lucky that time. It was good. I didn't want to mute the mic for so long. I don't know if what would have happened. Because somebody was talking about that if you do not live stream when I had you have your mic mute. YouTube might think that you're a picture, not a video. Right? So they might. Something like that the person was saying. But me, I don't like silent live stream. I don't like to really look at that. So basically, as what the person said, you're really looking like you're looking like at a picture or something, or they have a video in repeat or something, but still no audio. That's for me that don't make sense. But people like to do that. Some people like to do live streams like that. I don't have nothing against it. I just don't like it. That's me. It's my choice. So far, cold is going down. Yeah, you don't know what's going on. Just looking at it, basically just watching a screen, and that's it. You're hearing nothing. So you're so right, Demon. It's very irritating. Now I don't really like to look at it. Only time I go into a silent live stream is if the person is a supporter of mine when I go back to support them for a little while. Other than that, that's it. Sometimes the host there and they don't even respond. They just sit there and they don't interact here. Look like yesterday when I was doing this video where I wasn't on the camera, but I showing outside. As you came in or anybody came in, I responded to them. I make sure I'm sitting right there and looking at the screen for when comments coming in to make sure I call out people. But I don't like that. The only time I didn't get to do that is today is the first. I said I was about 15 to 20 minutes. I wasn't close to the camera, so if any comments came in, I could not read it out. But none came in. When I came back up and checked, no, I lied. It had one person, the same person, but when I came in back, the person was still there with me, so I responded to them. But other than that person, that was the only person. But when I came back, the person was still there, so I responded to them. So they know that I came, as well. I explained why it wasn't, why they were seeing me, why they weren't seeing me on camera for a little while. But that was the only person. I just try my best. If I do have to step out with my car, I try not to stay away long. If I had to stay away a little long, I can't do nothing for that because it all depends. Sometimes they go to do something. Sometimes you don't know how long it's taking you. But sometimes you're starting your live stream, you're getting no interruption. Sometimes you're doing a live stream, something you have to go and do or something, or somebody looking for you or something, or you have to go and do like that. It happens. That's life. This is the first time in this live stream that I actually stayed away so long from the camera, about 15 minutes or so. I know plenty of the people who do the live streams, the silent live streams is for their watch hours, but still, man, I don't like that. I'm not comfortable with it. But that's me. Other people may like it like that. But as you said, it is very irritating. I know sometimes in some of my live stream you don't always hear me talking because as I said, I don't always have I don't always have something to say, so now I wait that people come to the live stream and I have comments in the chat. So by the only thing sometimes I will be talking more. Sometimes I don't have nothing much to say. Whatever to say, I say. Whatever little I say sometimes, and most of them I'm quiet because I don't have nothing to say. But my live stream is not a silent live stream. It's just because I don't have nothing to say. Sometimes it takes a long time. Sometimes it takes a while for people to come in into my live stream. Some people just pop in and pop up back. They don't leave any comments. Look, since Damien came in, we have conversation. He put in comments regular with this live cricket score and things like that. One 32 for 5. That up. About 24 runs again to win, and they still have wickets in hand. But they still have about six of them. They still have about 6 batters, 2 on the field and about 4 in the back. So that's good. They're going good so far. They lost some wickets, yes. Yeah. There's only 20 something runs and they still have some overs and they still have wickets in hand. But they can't afford to lose more wickets from here or they're in trouble. Whether they can keep it, they're good. Like they could do it like 4 runs over and they win. 6 overs, 24 runs. 6 runs over, 4 overs they win it. Even one in one over they could win it. A couple 4 sixes and they're good. But 24 runs and 6 overs, that is very good. 36 balls, 24 runs. RCB just had a whole year away, and it's victory for them. There's only not much runs again, and they still have wickets in hand. They still have overs. They still have enough overs as well to make the runs. And they can, and even if it's 24 runs in one over, they can still do it. Because you saw it from the West Indies in a World Cup when the West Indies won by 24 runs in the last over. When Carlos Brathwaite come and hit 4 sixes or something like that to win the game for us. But I don't think RCB will leave it for it to come like that. I'm sure they're gonna try to win this game in the next 2 or 3 overs. But the day that I wasn't seeing the comments. If it had anybody else there with that who was leaving comment, then we could say what I leave in the comments and this person not reading all the comments or calling out my name. But I wasn't seeing no comments at all. After I went and replayed the live stream, I was seeing I did see the comments and then. But when I was live, I wasn't seeing those comments. I don't know what happened. Hoping that the person coming in back to one of my live stream or something like that. So they can understand what happened that day. I really don't know what happened that day. In this situation here, RCB had a more chance of winning than Gujarat Titans. Because they still have wickets in hand from the last results that I got from Damien. They still have wickets in hand, and they were just 24 runs away. And they still had about 36 balls. When we go down less now, but that was all. So I know he left that comment. Thirteen runs and 28 balls. That's very. It's very gettable for RCB, and I'm not too I can't say too sure for Gujarat Titans unless they start to get wickets and they start to get like more dot balls, something like that, and the batters can pick them well. They have a chance, but with that 1525 balls there, any little extra and thing that is trouble for Gujarat Titans. And RCB just had a bad good. They hit 2 balls, take a catch out and run out and thing. And the RCB heading for victory. And if they get it, they could be the second title in the second year. With 2 years straight, they're holding the title. And how proud they could feel that they could be feeling too as well. I know Gujarat got like to hold the title again, because I think they win it once. But they got like to hold it again, but they made a little tool. The score wasn't too big. It wasn't a good score they put down. They wanted a bigger score. But the amount of wickets that RCB already lost, with a bigger score, it would be a totally different ball game. We all know it might be Gujarat Titans cruising to victory. You see me shaking my head. I was thinking about that song. I was thinking about that song, so I just so the who don't know this is a main road, so it always has weeks passing in this road. If you get like a 5 or even a 10-minute break, sometimes you know, sometimes that might be the longest you might get in a break from seeing a vehicle passing in the road. Sometimes it don't be for long. Only more in night time, you might get a little longer break period, and like when vehicles passing, you might take a longer sometimes in the night, and night sometimes. Well, after when I sleeping, when I can't say about that timing. Sorry about that. Right now, so now I'm seeing the sun right now. So the first light is starting to clear up a little. But it was overcast all the time. But it's still a little overcast. I still seeing plenty dark color clouds. My thing is, I don't know if it's rain clouds, if it's the rain clouds, or if it's like the Saharan dust. So I don't know if it's Saharan dust or it's just rain clouds. But I haven't looked at the weather forecast for today, so I don't know. But look how things change, yeah. Long time you had to look at the news to get your weather forecast. Now you're in your phone. 1:45 for 5. 10, 6, sorry, 11 runs to victory. I just, how much overs they have then remaining. So they have about 11 runs for victory. But a very interesting game though. It looked like it might go down to the last over. I was saying about 15 by 15 overs or so. I think he would have won the game, but look like it's going down to, yeah, from I think TTT, I believe. Yeah, it was to get accurate weather from him. At TTT or TV6 or one other station he was on. I used to get accurate weather from him. After he left out, stopped doing that, I don't know if he's alive or not. The rest of weather people that came across them our local news stations, like I don't think none of them could class as him. Okay, yeah. I know you was something, and I went TTT was something good to talk about. Cause you was to get nice little TV shows and stuff, and think cartoons, movies. Now the TTT it have very. Sorry about that. I was going to on the my kind of person blocking the camera instead. So 8 runs and 18 balls. Not that bad. But you think it's still anyone's game, eh? Got 8 runs and 15 and 18 balls. They could do it. They could screw it up on where go. But all they have to do is just try to make a 3 overs. So this is 4 runs out. This over 4 runs in it. So what kind of a game? Why I'm staying so long? Why I'm doing the live stream this long? Because I just waiting to get him. The results after the game is finished. I got to want to go and see if I get something to eat. Why just staying this long? Because I just want to get the full results of the game. I don't know on live and I'm interested in the game, though man I can't see it, but I'm getting this score from Damian. We have the other conversation going on as well, but I'm getting the live score from him. I hear music again, wow. This copywriting is very stressful, you know. And this one, it has sounded like a vehicle, but the music is not, you're not hearing it move like it's moving. You cannot like you hearing it coming closer and closer, you're not hearing it, you're hearing it from one spot, but it's not all that loud. If it had to get louder, I would have to end. I really trying to see if I can get a result before I end the live stream. The final result then. No, Gujarat Titans, they're fighting back. So bring on that 18 and 18 balls, 8 runs. I didn't expect that. I say about 15 overs, so they would have win. But it might take them down to the last over or the second to last over, then they might win. So if Gujarat Titans end up losing, they can still hold their head high. They fought back away from a low scoring game. They put down a low score, but they still fought to defend that low score. They really put down a bigger score. Well, this one. I'm just checking to see make sure I didn't devote any comment, but so far none so far. But the comments just stay on the screen. It just pop up and then fade into the background. It go back into the background. When a new comment comes in, then it pop up again and I see all the comments that I can see on the screen. Before I have to see it, I have to touch the screen to get it back. But I like it like that. It's kind of nice. Like that. I just have to touch the screen to get back it. But if comments come in very quickly, well, it can remain up or we can keep on having comments for very quick. But in order to have commenting quick, you have to have plenty of viewers on your live stream. That's very good. How much how much they wanted, how much it was, how much balls they had to go again. Looks like RCB will be singing Suhani had to time to party match over. So thank you for being here with me, Damien. Thank you for that. I thank you for giving me, keeping me updated on the cricket, the IPL final. Thank you for that. But um, 5 wickets in hand and 12 balls to spare. Very good. So I'm out, people. Hope to catch you all on my next live stream. Whenever it is, I want to go and see if I can get something to eat, right? So it was nice having you here, Damien. Thank you for being here with me on the live stream and for all the nice conversations. Hope to catch you all on my next live stream whenever it is. Bye, people. One love to all.